Hi guys, so just to follow on from the last video that I did, where I was showing you some of the projects that I'm doing. So this is one of the this is my cigar box guitar that I made for myself. So this is an acoustic. It's really cool. So this one's an actual made from an actual cigar box. So this one opens up. So it's a through neck. So the neck goes right through to the back, and then I've got a little piezo pickup here that goes to a volume control, and then just the plug where you plug the amp line into, and then it's got these little reverb springs. These are really cool. These add a real good effect and sound to it. So yeah, it's got 2 sound holes, and I put these stickers in there, Muddy Waters, and then just that one, Delta Blues. So yeah, it sounds really cool. It's got the that's the volume control knob, which is like a shotgun shell end, so that's cool. And then just like a hinge, really. That's all that is, just a normal hinge. And I've just drilled a 3rd hole into it. Yeah, and that's it. And 3 strings going up to the headstock. So I've got a little tuner on there at the moment. So as I showed you in the last video, where I said about the front nut. So on this guitar, you'll see it's different. Whereas on the one I'm doing in the shed, I used a jumbo fret. So it's a fret that's higher than all the rest. So it gives you the action, lifts the string up off the fret, which you can see there. So that's the string action. So this one's quite a high string action, which is good, because it means you can play with a slide and stuff without it hitting the frets. So I put a little packer under it to lift the strings up a bit. That helps as well with the intonation. Sometimes you can't get it quite tuned right, so you have to play around with that. And yeah, so it's just got the little chrome machine heads, and then this is the floating bridge that I was talking about. So this just sits there and you adjust it. I won't move it too much because it's kind of set at the minute. So yeah, generally that would sit around the 12-inch mark, so 12 inches from the 12th fret, which is the double marker, and that's the same distance from the 12th fret to the front nut is where you set the bridge, as I said in the last video. So 12 inches from the 12th fret is where from back to the box, that's where you set the floating bridge. That's a 25-inch scale neck. So this one's tuned GDG. I'll just show you on the tuner here. Should be in tune pretty much. Oh, didn't quite hit that one right. Hang on. There we go. So G, D, G. Pretty much in tune. If it glows green, it means it's in tune. So GDG, which is common tuning for a 3-string guitar. And that's it really. I won't play it because I'm not very good, but they are quite fun to play. You can play them pretty much with one finger. I can't really show you and hold the camera at the same time, but yeah, you can just play bar chords on the fret markers, so where they are, and just bar all 3 strings, obviously not with your thumb, but just to give you an example. But yeah, that's it. And the designs in these are endless really. There's so much you can do with them. Some people add lots of different cool things. You can make these bridges out of anything you want. Some people use batteries or bits of threaded bar. And yeah, that's it really. So it's a cool little hobby to get into. A little bit expensive to buy all the bits and that, but I just like the fact you can make them bespoke and you can sort of do whatever you want with them really. yeah, and that's it. So this is a 3-string cigar box guitar. So the one I'm making at the moment in the shed is a 3-string electric number sort of license plate guitar, and then the other one's going to be a solid body guitar. So that's a couple that I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, check it out if it's something that you want to get into. You can pick up these cigar boxes on eBay. There's loads of different ones, some really cool ones, really nice looking ones. And yeah, you just use any old scrap wood really for the neck. This was a piece of like mop stick handrail. I think it's ash. And the fretboards, you can buy the fretboards online. They come pre-slotted, and you just buy the fret wire, and you knock them into the little grooves, and then you just file the edges back, and then you can just add your little fret markers. You can use whatever you want. I've just used screws. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. That's the idea of cigar box guitars. They were made they were poor man's guitars. People just make them out of whatever they had lying around, really. So that's the beauty of it. You don't have to be really neat with them or anything like that. But yeah, cool little things to get into and to play. So thanks for watching. Cheers.